Look at that. It's recording. Okay, so the first one is WorkGroup, and next one is it's a individual systems. It's a decentralized administration. It means each PC is individual PC. Each is individual, not depends upon any other PCs. Any other PCs. Okay, so like this, either one single PC in the network or multiple PCs in the network. Okay, either it is a single individual PC or a multiple PCs in the network, but still every PC has their own administrator. For example, this is PCA. This is PCA. Okay, this is PCB. This is PCC. This is PCD. Okay, like this. It's a individual PCs only. All are in a workgroup. All are in a workgroup. Workgroup means it's a group. That's it. Okay, it is a group. There are by name it is a group. That's it. It's a no centralized control, like a group without a leader. Okay, group without a leader. Group without any centralized policy controller. No central policy controller. Just we are belongs to this particular group only. Just like that only. That they don't have any policies. They don't have any control over other systems. They don't have anything. Individual pieces having their own account. For example, the first user is like a user 1. I'll put another name like a user A. Okay. User B. Okay, this PC username is user C. Okay, this PC username is user D. Okay, so the question, guys, it's always try to understand. Not only understanding, the important thing is you have to tell the answers, which is a basic things only, which you know. Based on that only I'm asking. Okay, so this is the user, right? So user A in a PCA. So it is look like this one in a when any local account, when you are writing a local account. Okay, any local account is like this. Okay, so PCA slash user A. Okay, so this is the computer name. First one is computer name. Next one is username. Okay, so this is my user. So the question is, when I log into PCA with the user A, so which system is authenticate my user? Which system is authenticating my user? Anyone? I'm logging here. Who is authenticating? This PC or this PC or this PC, this PC or some extra PCs there? Try. It is a pretty straight question, no problem. You can try to give an answer, guys. There is no right, wrong answers. You can try anything, okay?
Only user A, sir.
Yes.
Only user A will connect.
So this is the user. Okay, this user is login to this PC only, right? Because user information stored in this PC only. And who is authenticating? This PC only authenticate your user. So in this PC, only user A can able to log in because user A account is in this PC. user information located in this PC, password is in this PC. Okay, so that is very good, very good. Okay, so in PCA, only user A can able to log in because of in PCA user A information is stored there. User A cannot log into PCB. User A cannot log into PCB. He cannot log in. Why? Because of PCB does not contain user A information or any centralized storage is not there. So that is the first thing you must understand about work group. Okay. So what is the work group? Individual administrator account is there. Okay. So by default, any PC having their own administrator account, right? So administrator is one of the account and also can be a administrator. For example, user A is a admin account, but he can administrate which PC he can able to manage control kind of stuff only PCA only. He is an administrator of PC only, not a administrator of any other PCs. Okay, so like that it is first. The second one is, for example, I have a printer, and the printer is shared printer or maybe a network printer. Printer can be a shared printer or a network printer. So usually in a places we use most of the printers are a network based printers in the organizations, right? So this is my printer. Now I want to access this printer. Okay, I want to access this printer. Okay, so what I have to do? I should know this printer name. I should know printer IP address. I should know the password kind of stuff. Any passwords are there like that. So I have to give in my PC. So it's okay, right? One task is okay, right? This is the task. So PCA user A is want to access a printer. One PC, one user want to access a printer. So you go to, you are an administrator in your organization. Just imagine, guys, you are an administrator, means as a person you are an admin. So PCA want a printer. He asks you, I want access to printer. So what you have to do? Go to PCA and configure printer configuration. Okay, guys, understand this point? This is a regular
Yes, sir.
administrator and service desk candidate. He is some desktop support engineer or a service desk engineer. So you need a printer access. You ask your service desk support people. Okay, and then he come and configure printer in your PC. Understand that point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
this is a user B. User B want a printer. Again, he ask a admin. He will go and PCB configure a printer. PCC also required. PCD also required. Now I'm going on. There is a 10 users require printer access. Maybe 20 users required. Next 20 users required. 50 users required. 100 users required. So what happened? Number of users or a system required printer access. What happened to him? This person. 1 or 2, 3, 4, no volume. It keep increasing. Number of systems, go to system and configure. He has to go to 10 systems, 20 systems, 30 systems to configure a printer. What happens? You are a person, I given a work to you, only one system, you have to go to one system, configure a printer. Okay, right? That is okay. One system we can configure. For 10 systems, little difficult. 20 systems, Imagine 30 system, maybe 50 system, maybe 100 or maybe 1,000 systems. What is the situation for this guy, the person who is going to each and every system, configure if large number of computers?
It is mostly difficult.
Difficult to configure.
Most difficult. It is lot of burden on the user. Very good. Very good. Okay. So we are communicating each other now. Okay. So that's a good one. Okay. So user, you not user, right? Like administrator has to go to each and every PC. Almost they started in the morning 9 o'clock. By evening 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock is almost like he never cannot able to walk again. Okay, because he has to go to lot of systems and difficult, very difficult, and lot of administrative staff is required. Like I am a senior admin, so I have to call 10 junior admins and go and configure. That is burden on a administrator is increases. Very good, guys. It's a very simple concept. The letter writing kind of stuff will increase the more kind of thing. Okay. Next another example. Maybe may not be known by you, so it's okay, no problem. Okay. Every word you don't need to understand, but understand the basic concept only. Okay. Guys, this is my storage. For example, network attached storage. Okay. It is also accessed through network. Or usually we have a shared folders are there. Shared folder. Okay. So in that system, in any system, there is a shared folder is there. You want to access. So you are asking to admin, I want to access this particular shared folder. I want to put my data, my personal data into that folder only. You're asking to your admin. So your admin came to you. He configured the shared folder in your system. Same scenario. Again, this person also asking, I want a shared folder. Please give me access for a particular shared folder. Same thing. C, D, E, F, G, H, I. It's keep going. For one person, okay. 10 persons, okay. About 50%, 100, 200, 500 people require a shared folder. Difficult, right? It's very difficult to give individual access. So that is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So this is a local administrator, very good. But problem is every individual PC should be take care. Self take care is there. Like it is like a, self-service hotels. You went to a hotel and there is a self-service board is there. Okay. So your large number of people are went, like 5 people are went. So 5 people, it's very difficult to stand in one line and fetching is difficult, right? So self-service means you go and take it. Personally, you should configure yourself, or if any person is there, you should ask them. Okay. So that is either burden on administrator or maybe burden on ourselves. We should have a knowledge to how to access, or there must be a IT guy is required. Okay. If server kind of stuff, servers are very good. Like everywhere there is a multiple servers are there. You go and sit and you order a food and you will get it, right? Same thing concept. You need a centralized system to give this kind of access. Okay. So that is one thing. So we'll keep going to the stories. Okay. Next. Okay, guys, look at here. This is my background. So if you see my desktop background, lot of icons are there. Okay, in the background picture, I have a default picture is only there now. Earlier, I have a ready go car is there. So now we don't have that one. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, where is this picture? Yes. So if you have a company, so in your organization, so mainly in organization, not in an individual manner, in your organization, you have a computer. You know what people do? Okay. So sorry. Okay, they put a wallpaper pictures. So they'll put a different type of wallpapers in the desktop backgrounds. Okay, so some are good, some are nice, some are funny, some are terrible. Okay, so some are like this. They will put it. Okay, some are seen like this. Okay, some are put a love symbols, game symbols. What is that game? You know, Fortnite. Okay, or maybe what is that? PUBG, or
Free Fire.
Spider-Man. Okay, so different type of wallpapers people keep putting, and you don't like it. You are an organization, you are a manager of your organization, or maybe a CEO. You said like, no, all these computers should maintain my company logo only. They should maintain a company logo only. They should not put any other than this company logo. Background should not be there. Okay, different. So what you have to do? You have to go to each and every PC, verify which background is there, and set the proper background and do it. So 5 system, 10 system, okay. Think about 50 system, 100 systems. Okay. So like that, the overall control is very difficult. Some more points are there, 1, 2, 3 points. Okay. As I said in a starting, if I want a user, like a user A will log in only in this PC, because user A information stored in this PC only. But user A, like a randomly can log into any PC. For example, user A want to log into this PC, or maybe in this PC. Okay, so he cannot log into any other PC because of user information is not there. User information is not there. So this is in your work group. So what is in a work group? It is a group of PCs, but do not have any centralized control. Okay, no centralized control, no centralized control, individual systems. Okay, everything you have to go and take it type. Everything you have to go and take it. Okay, so difficult to administrate. Computers, users and computers. Okay, so this is about your work group. But few things I'm not going to tell. I don't like always to tell only theory, same sentence, same 10 sentence. But I want to show you a basic information about a work group PC. So this is a individual work group PC. Okay, I will show you what we are administrating in a individual PCs. Okay, it has to open. I took a 4 GB RAM. Yeah, this is my first account. Normally from Windows 7, usually like Windows XP onwards itself, any first user is automatically administrator account. Actually, I should use different PC. Yeah. Docker is not running. No, I don't want now. System become little bit slow, guys. Lot of services are installed, and also it is expired. Okay, just to show. This is my one of the virtual machine, which is installed with Windows 10 with the DevOps inside. Okay, also some applications also there. So this is my system. Okay, so it is my I just got something. This is my Windows 10 system. I log in with the user. So my user is administrator. Look at this. For example, I have another virtual machine with Windows 10, but I cannot log in with this account in that PC. Yeah, tell me. Okay, this is an account.
1 minute. Where
So it is not okay. It's working. Very good. The first thing is I want to show you accounts. I think because of background applications, I think nothing is on.
Sorry to disturb you,
Yes,
Latif.
sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Okay. Just I want to speak with this guys. That's the reason why I'm disturbing you.
No
I'm
problem,
sorry.
sir. It is
Okay.
so happy.
Okay. Hi guys. Good morning. How are you? All
Good
are
morning, sir.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
sir.
fine.
Morning, sir.
Very happy.
Fine, sir. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. So now he will show you, because this environment is already having that a domain and domain controller, how to create a user, how to create a policy, how to create OUs. Like that he will explain. Yesterday what I discussed that. If possible, Latif, will you please show that Active Directory? Actually, I have given only the PDC BDC concept, because that is the first one in their syllabus. The first they have given that. That's why just I explain the PDC BDC concepts, and the next we will explain Active Directory. I think just you show the Active Directory and how the Active Directory will there. So I will take the theory part of it. Okay, Latif,
Okay, sir. Okay.
are you comfort?
I'm comfortable, sir.
Okay, please handle that. The only for that reason just I handle it. Please ask any doubts in that. Don't ask silly doubts that is not concerned to the technical, how to what tendency is there or what is that. Don't ask this. We are the technical trainers here. Ask technical doubts to him. How to connect this? Suppose you have not this, so he will connect. Yesterday, Latif, actually I have shown only how to connect, means because I cannot change that my domain to this. Just I said, because anyway you have one server and one workstation with you. Just you show them how to connect that into a domain.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that and
Okay.
then user creations and that part is fine. Okay,
Okay.
guys, thanks. Just I am leaving for this. Please be attentive and grasp this practical knowledge from this sir. Okay, bye. Thank you for that. I'm leaving, Latif.
Okay,
Thanks.
sir. Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. Look at this is a normal system. It is not a domain system. It is a workgroup system only. First, I want to show you. It is a username. DevOps admin is my username. Local account. It is a local account. Okay, and it is a administrator. It is a administrator. So user is an administrator. So this user can able to administrate. What is the meaning of administration? We'll see that one. One more is I'm going to family and others. I think here a lot of people are not in the both Windows and server admin new to that one. So I'm showing okay family and others. Here you can want to add a more accounts in the same PC. You want to add a extra account to your same PC local accounts, you can add it. But when you are adding it, the second user is standard account. Okay, understand account. First one is first user is anyway administrator. So second user, if you are adding, the user is a standard user. Okay, because it is connected to internet, it is trying to get something from internet related one. Okay. So we'll just it will take time. Okay. You can for a Windows 10, you can also add a Microsoft accounts also. Microsoft accounts also you can add it. But we are talking in a general manner like yeah, I click on cancel. So you have to go to I don't have something like that. You have to go and add the second user. Okay. So just to show you the account information only. Okay, simply to show you account information. This is my username. I'm the administrator. So what administrator can able to do it? So that is also, we'll see that one. Next settings again. System. Okay, so I'm scroll down, click on about. You can also try in your system, but better don't change anything, just you can see it. You can see a computer name here, and also you can see how much RAM, processor, okay, what type of operating system, 64, 32-bit, what type of system you have, 64-bit processor, 64-bit system, okay. Windows 10 Enterprise Evolution, this is the last edition I used in this piece, okay. So this is about my system information. I'm going to rename this PC Advanced. I'm going to rename this PC Advanced. So click on this, rename this PC Advanced. Look at here, this is my computer name and workgroup is workgroup. Name of the workgroup is workgroup. This is my computer name and this is my workgroup name. Next, click on change. If you click on this change, you can look at here computer name, member of domain or a workgroup. I am currently in a workgroup. So I'm a decentralized administration. So my user, the DevOps admin, username is a DevOps admin, is the administrator of my PC. Okay, DevOps admin user information means user passwords, user identity stores in this PC only, in this particular PC only, because of I'm the number of work group. Okay. Now, if you want to add it to your domain, if you have a domain environment, you want to add this your PC to domain environment, you can select domain and type a domain name. Type a domain name, so then you can able to join into domain. That process is there, different process. I'm not doing anything now. Just I want to show you I'm in a work group. So to know you are in a work group or not, how to know? Just better to go to system properties, computer name. You can find this one. You have to go to system properties, computer name. You have to go to this one. So you can go to settings. In the settings, system. Go to about. Rename this PC. Rename this PC. Advanced. Okay. So here it is. You can look at this computer name, work group. Okay, so you are in a work group. If you are in a domain, it shows domain name, it will shows. And there is a question like, can we change this work group name? We can change the work group name also. We can change the work group name also. Like you have a 10 computers. You want to put all the 10 computers in the same work group name. You can put it. But no centralized administration, just a name wise. You are in a particular group, just a name wise only. No control, no control. Only thing is you can easily share within the group only. Okay. So if in case these are all in a some work group name like a group 1, group 1, group 1, group 1, group 1, group 1. Okay, this is the group 1. This is also in group 1. This is also group 1. For example, 3 pieces in same group 1, work group 1. Okay, so they can share certain data directly, like easily we can able to access because there are in a same group, same hierarchical structure. You will get it easy. The names and all easily you can get it into picture. Okay, so this is the thing is about first point. What is your computer name? Are you in work group? What is your system configuration? Okay, what is your system configuration? So what user you are using? Are you administrator? Most common points in the very basics of a computer is compulsory know this one. What is your system configuration? Means about your CPU, your RAM, picture, OS, of course, hard disk. This compulsory, guys, you must know. Next, once this is one part. Second, what is your computer name? What is your host name? What is your computer name and host name? Are you in WorkGroup? Are you in WorkGroup? If yes, and the WorkGroup name is compulsory. One by one, you should look at, then you will do it. Okay, are you in WorkGroup? If yes, what is your WorkGroup name? Okay, next. Are you in domain? It means if you are not in a WorkGroup, automatically you are in a domain. No, means you are in domain. Okay, so are you in domain? Okay, that's just a very simple, like a question type. Okay, anyway, yes means if you are in a domain, means you are in a domain. If you are not in a domain, you are in a WorkGroup. If you are not in a WorkGroup, you are in a domain. So either it is WorkGroup or a domain. Okay, WorkGroup or a domain. Okay, so then your domain name is very important. Okay, so next, local. No. WorkGroup name. So when you come to this host name or a computer name, okay, host name or a computer name, okay, make sure that how to get your computer name, okay, computer name or a host name, guys, everything is same only. Okay, if you want to get to know from the command prompt, command is host name. Host name is a command. Okay, so remember that point also. Next, so users, local. What are the local accounts? The first account is administrator and another account is standard user. Guys, every PC having an administrator, at least one administrator and a standard users are there. Okay, so multiple administrators can be there, multiple standard users can be also there. Better you should have at least one administrator and you can add multiple standard users. Okay, these are main two local accounts, one administrator and this one. So in my PC, my administrator is admin, DevOps admin, right? So find out your administrator name. Local accounts names. Note down that one also compulsory. Check what is your username. Name. Okay. So who is it? And that user is administrator or standard user account. That is also you must know it. So you're dealing with a computer means there's a lot of things you must check it. So these are the basic things you must know about your computer. What is your computer configuration? What is your computer name or a host name? What is, are you in a WorkGroup? Then what is your WorkGroup name? If you are not, what is your domain name? Okay, so you are in a WorkGroup. So compulsory there is a local accounts. Any PC must have a local accounts. You must know what is your local account name. If you are in a domain, then domain account name will be there. Okay, so domain account name is there. And also I'm telling, so local account login means, what is a local account login? If you are in a work group, no problem. Okay, you are in a work group, no problem. If you are in a domain, and definitely there must be, you should tell a name. Okay, so then it is your computer name slash username will be there. So I'm just putting, to avoid confusion, computer name slash username. Okay, this is a local account login. Is also look at your computer name, username. That's why everything you must know the things. If you don't get this last point, no problem, guys. Maybe in future, maybe while you are doing work on the system, you may understand this. What I'm telling. You are in a domain, then definitely you must know how to log in locally. Normally, no problem. Like I log in this one, no problem. Okay, without worrying about anything. Okay, so this is I trying to say a few more points, guys. Look at here. Work group administration. Okay, so what is the work group administrator? The local admin can install application, can change, okay, can change settings. Okay. Not only install, also uninstall, change, modify applications, change settings. Okay, so you can able to change important settings. You can add users, and you can change passwords. You can give permissions to standard users, give the permission to standard users. Okay, you can add a users, change the passwords, change the settings. Okay, change the settings. The setting means like a disk management, network related settings. Just an example. Okay, network settings like IP related settings. Okay, network related settings. Enable disable features, service related management, application related management, username, computer name changes. Okay, computer name changes, joining to the domains, like that. You can able to do it. Okay, this is your in work group. Your local admin can able to do lot of things. Only he can administrate local PC, his PC only. For example, my administrator can able to administrate this PC. He want to uninstall this one, he can uninstall it. He want to install something, he can install it. Like that, he can able to administrate. But he cannot administrate other PCs. He cannot log into other PCs. Last step. Okay, local group policies. Okay, so guys, infrastructure wise, we have to adjust. Sir, gpedit.ms. Okay, the last point is local group policies. Okay, what is the local group policies? We can define function or settings to our local PC. Okay, so how to open is go to run, the run, put a gpedit.msc, gpedit.msc. So look at here, this is my policies. This is a computer configurations and this is user configuration. I open this thing, computer configuration, user configuration. I will show you some example how it is look like. You can see enable active desktop, desktop wallpaper, prohibited adding items, okay, prohibited closing items, deleting items, add delete items, okay, or maybe you can go to directly desktop. This is the desktop, okay. You can see in the list prohibited existing desktop toolbars. So you can't adjust the toolbars. Okay, don't save settings at exit. Remove properties from the recycler bin content menu. Remove recycler bin icon. For example, if you enable this policy, you know, this recycler bin will be gone on your desktop. Gone on your desktop. Remove my document icon in a desktop. Remove my computer on my desktop. Okay. Remove disk cleanup wizard. Sorry, desktop cleanup wizard. So you can right click and you can get a clean up the desktop kind of stuff. Options also there, you know, like here. Not this one exactly, like you can go to display personal kind of stuff. Okay, remove the display. So old one, so it is not showing. Okay, like this, including network. Okay, network connections. See, so you can control over your PC, like you're telling a policy like behave like this only. Okay, control the behavior or a work. Okay, enforce settings, control a function, define a function or a behavior. Or enforce settings to settings. Okay, so for example, if you see my desktop, I created a lot of data on my desktop. Now I think I'm creating a lot of things. So what I have to do? No. So better don't create any data on the desktop. Okay, only shortcuts allowed, or maybe nothing is allowed on a desktop, because see my desktop is very clumsy, right? So I want to create a policy. I want to put a policy like this on my desktop. Don't create any data. So that is a policy. Like, so who can able to create these policies? Who is applying these policies on you? That is very important, right? So these policies are created by our local user and the policies apply to our local system only. Okay, again in a workgroup, the local policy settings by local administrator and apply to local PC or apply to local PC or local user only. Applied to or applied on, anything word you can use it like this. Okay, guys, this is about your work group. This is about your work group. So what is a work group related administrations? Local admin can able to install, uninstall, modifying application in the only his system only. He cannot able to administrate any other PCs. He can able to change the settings like a desktop management, disk management, service management, including desktop management is also there. Okay, everything, every setting, everything he can able to do on his PC only. Okay, he can also do some local group policies, means he can create a policy or change the policy or putting settings and applied on the particular PC only. PCA user can do on a PCA only. Now cannot do any another PC. To open, we needed to go to run and put a gpedit.msc. Why I written this separately is there is a reason. The reason is local group policies not available in home editions. Home editions, any Windows editions, like any Windows 8, Windows 10, like that. Okay. So only in Windows Pro or Enterprise only. Okay, so you have to check which edition it is. That's why I told. See, it is. You must know about your computer configuration, your OS. So OS means which OS, which edition. OS and edition. Nowadays, you should know what is the build number or build number. Okay, so you must know this one also. My local PC, my actually this one is Windows 10 Home Edition. It don't have certain features. Okay, my virtual machine is Windows 10 Enterprise. It has more features than my physical PC. Okay, why? Because of edition to edition, the changes are there. Okay, so this is about your work group. Guys, any doubts in the work group? Please tell me. These are all virtual machines only. So this is my server. This is my client. If you say no doubt, then I will shut down this one. So to know the host name, okay, that is my computer name. Okay, so to easy to know what are the users in your PC, like that, you can also know from the command prompt, like a net users. Okay, so there is an administrator, but not enabled. Okay, only this is working user. Okay, this is my working user. Okay, net users DevOps. Okay, so this is the details of your username. Net user DevOps admin. Username, full name, comment, like that. So when it will be expire. Okay, last set date, expiry date, like that. Okay, local group members is a administrator and also a Docker user. Okay, I forget also administrator. Okay, so like that one. So three commands I told. One is hostname, second one is net users, next one is net user, your username. Yeah, one more is net accounts. So you are a workstation, not a server, workstation. Okay, this is a password policy workstation. Okay, guys, any doubt, please tell me. I told only about work group. What a work group can able to do it, like what is meaning of work group administration, what are the limitations. If you say something, then I can easily proceed to next one. Or you get confused any point, also please tell me.
Sir, in local accounts, how many shared users can be used?
How many
Standard users.
Depends upon edition of your Windows 10 build, you can do it, and practically we don't use like 100 200, right? So usually we'll use very limited, like if you want to create 5 10, no problem. Okay, so literally you have to check in your Microsoft website. Very good question. Like in one single workgroup, you see how many local users you can able to create. Administrators or standard users, how many you can able to create it. So yes, you have to check in the document. So go to the Microsoft website, you can check it. Okay, so generally we don't create. That's why I didn't get doubt also. Very good doubt. Okay, already I written somewhere to users, right? Actually, administrator accounts, standard user accounts, standard accounts or standard user. You know, one more is there, that is called a guest. Guest, usually we don't use the guest, but here it is. We have a standard and administrator. So one more is there. There is a guest. For example, what is the meaning of guest? Yeah, someone is your relative. Someone is your relative. Okay, something like he want to check the mail. So what you do? You don't want to give your admin account. So what you will do? Just you log out. Yeah, no problem. You can use it. So then you can see like a guest is there. So open with the guest and log in. Normally guest is disabled and you have to enable it. Yeah, one more point, guys. Local users and group. Forget this shortcut. So normally go to comp mgmt.msc. It's a better one, so it can open lot of things. Comp mgmt.msc. So local users and computers. Also there is a link is there. So like a local users and group command. LUSRMGR. Okay, so this is the local users and groups. Okay, you can look at here. These are my users. See, DevOps admin is my user account. Okay, this is my local user. Okay, this user information stores in this PC only. You want to add more users also, you can add it like a new user. You can username, you can add it. Okay, username like this, you can able to. And by the black symbol is there, no, the black arrow mark down, it means it is disabled. It is disabled. For example, this is disabled. You want to enable it, you have to unselect it. You want to enable it, you have to unselect it. Unselect is enabled. Select disabled. Okay, this is disabled. Okay, so you want to enable it, just open the account, unselect it, apply OK. Okay, I'm not doing anything, just I'm leaving like this. This is the group, guys. The different type of groups are there based on your user membership. Your user is in different groups. Then based on that, user will get certain rights. Your user is a member of administrators group. Obviously, you're a administrators. Okay, yeah, a lot of group administration kind of thing is there. Just this is one more thing. So go to local users and groups. If you got a doubt and search in Google like this is the shortcut to open directly only local users and groups. Okay, but here it is. Okay, so now one more is there. So local users, user and groups, or users and group. Okay, this is also in the run only. Okay, so this is there. You can able to manage the user. You can delete the users also. You can delete the user. You don't like the user, you can also delete the user, but don't delete it. So until unless you have a main user, if you create an extra user, you can delete it. Okay, this is about your work group, user administration, user adding, user information storing, local accounts, local administration means. Let me see. Okay, see, that's why it is initially slow, because it's going to update and shut down kind of stuff. Okay, I do shut down only. Guys, this is my server and this is my client. So next part, I'm going to explain about a domain. So a lot of people will type in a Google, know about they want to know about a domain and all. So it is Google giving a different type of answers. So what you will do, guys, always type AD domain. Then it will give you Active Directory domain. So what is Active Directory? What is hierarchy? It will give. Guys, in this one again, I can't able to show you how to install the domain kind of stuff. I will tell. There is a video which is, I took a class that time, I recorded this video, and this is next video also very important. This video and next video is important. I think Sar is already shared to you. Okay. Otherwise, I'm also sharing. It is also there with your notepad. So how to install Active Directory domain controller. Okay. The headline is, okay, the headline is like this. For batch 13, I took it, including I explained what is the forest and all, the names, how to install it. You want to know how to install a server in the same sequence. So you want a little bit things, latest videos kind of stuff. So very simple, go to YouTube and put my name here. If you once you open this one, automatically you know this one, so you can open like this also, no problem. Okay, so go to this name, go to playlist, batch 13. This is the last batch I took in. Okay, so here is Windows some practicals, DSCP, DNS, Active Directory, group policy, one practical only there. Otherwise you can go very old one, also you can try like this. No. So this is batch 2. Batch 2 also very good. Batch 2, lot of practicals we performed in this. Like you want to know how to install Windows 10. You want to know how to install you want to know how to install a Windows Server, how to add them, how to troubleshoot like that. You can able to try. This is another one. Means it's like how to add a client to domain. Okay, how to add a client to domain, how to add OU, how to user, that one also I given here. Okay, so compulsory verify this one before you go to it. In this one, what is centralized administration, how to add a user kind of stuff, I will show you. Okay, 1 or 2, 3 extra things also will be there. Now you guys will take a break, and I'm going to start these machines anyway. So where is this? Yeah, guys, take a break for a 10 minutes, like 11:40, be back. I don't give more time. 11:40, be back.